me 1 second. If anybody's in here, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yo, the people that just joined in the Discord, can somebody confirm that I'm live on YouTube? Can somebody go to my YouTube and confirm that I'm live? Let me know. I'm waiting for that, and then we can go ahead and start. Yeah, I'm live. Okay, cool. Let me open up the chat here. Don't mind my bulldog. You might hear her snoring. Got it. What's up, guys? Okay, I see the YouTube chat now. Go ahead and minimize this. Alright, so how I'm thinking of doing these little like live streams, the pre-market live streams, because I'm gonna do them I think every Tuesday and Thursday from now on. I think I'm just gonna do them at 8:15 Eastern, and then do it for about 30 to 45 minutes. Whether there is news or not doesn't really matter. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So obviously, a lot of you guys know that CPI is coming out in about 10 more minutes. And so far, the analysis that I had told you guys about, if you guys watched the weekly outlook video that I posted, I believe on Monday, right, when we were down here, or right here, I told you guys the more probable outcome was price reaching into all this low resistance liquidity right here. And here we are, right? We've already taken about 2 of the buy side liquidity points. All that's left is this daily fair value gap to get tapped into, and then possibly reverse from there, right? Calling a top around here. I don't want to call a top because CPI is just CPI is very, very volatile, or it used to be very volatile. It might be really volatile today though, because of the reports going back up a little bit. So be very, very cautious. Don't take any trades before. Wait till after. Wait till market open. That's my plan here. Okay. Assume continuation until you get clear breaks of structure, right? I'm thinking we stab into here, and then we come down and start taking out sell side, right? If we don't, here's the plan. If we don't, right? If we just keep continuing up to take out this buy side right there, here's my plan, okay? If that's the case for today, and we don't reverse here in this daily fair value gap, and we keep going up to attack this buy side up here from Friday, September 15th high. If we come up and attack this buy side, I would expect Friday to reverse, okay? Not a whole bunch, but I would expect a TGIF setup. Why do I expect the TGIF setup? Let me show you guys this. Let me go ahead and delete these lines here. If we continue up and we don't reverse here in this daily fair value gap, and we just keep going all the way up to here, I would expect the TGIF setup, because if you notice here, Monday, green candle, Tuesday, up, Wednesday, up, Thursday, if we continue this, up. So what usually happens on these TGIF setups, or what I've noticed happens, is the more high probable ones usually come when the first 4 days of the week, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they all trend in one direction, right? Which is happening here. It's trending in one direction. Obviously, it's just continuing bullish, right? So if we continue bull today, in that case, then I would expect tomorrow for price to retrace to the 20 to 30% of the weekly candle. Okay, so this is the weekly low at the moment. Okay, let's just say it were to get all the way up to here, right? So we would drag our Fibonacci here on Friday, drag it all the way to wherever the high is, or the suspected weekly high, and then we would add our 20 and 30% levels, and that's where I would expect at the minimum price to retrace down to on Friday, if we, in the case that we were to push up and not reject here after taking out this low resistance liquidity buy side right there. Okay, that's really the plan for Friday if we just continue up. Okay, we're gonna have to wait and see. Right now I'm kind of just predicting, but the analysis has been spot on. But yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens here in about 5 more minutes. I really do think we start to potentially reverse here. This kind of looks like a market maker sell model here. We got accumulation, reaccumulation, push up, reaccumulation, push up again. This looks like another reaccumulation, but we could get another pop here and then back down and start to reverse this whole move right here since Monday. I'm not too super familiar with market maker models. I just know when to like kind of spot them. So this would be like accumulation, reaccumulation. Boom, right here is another range. Another range. So there'd be one more final pop here, and then we would start to reverse it like this, right? You guys get my drift, right? We would start doing something like that all the way down to here, pretty much like a mirror. Kind of think of it like a mirror, right? And this is the same thing if you were to reverse it. This is a market maker buy model, right? But this, in this case, looks like a market maker sell model. So that's why I'm kind of confident in price starting to come back down after we take out all this right here. And I told you guys in that weekly outlook video, you guys are sleeping on those videos because I lay out a whole game plan for either scenario. I explained, you know, we could definitely start pushing down. I told you guys I wasn't going to trade Tuesday because I wanted to see what Tuesday did, and obviously Tuesday pushed up. But I was just saying that we could come down to these equal lows down here, which I seen people were talking about. In my opinion, that wasn't probable because of what happened on Monday, right? What happened on Monday? We had a gap down, we had accumulation, and then we randomly pumped up on a bank holiday. That never really happens, right? On a bank holiday, we kind of just go sideways like this all day. We had a push up back into this huge 1 hour imbalance over here. I didn't like that. The reason I didn't like that is because we're revisiting this imbalance here. So that tells me that this imbalance really isn't that valid if we're revisiting it, right? Because we tapped it there on Friday. Okay, so I didn't like that. So the more probable outcome I said in that weekly outlook video was for price to reach up into here, into this low resistance liquidity. And why was I more confident in this? Because a daily fair value gap was right above that low resistance liquidity. So that's a bearish PDA rate and a deep premium. So I'm more inclined to think that price will reach up to that instead of these, right? Besides, we had a SMT here at these lows, right? If we go to the ES chart, you guys can see this low was taken out on ES pretty hard, right? And then we left equal lows. So technically, when that happens, when there's an SMT like that, these equal lows can stay intact for a while, right? Especially on a higher time frame like the 1 hour. These equal lows could stay intact, and ES could definitely take out that low, right? Which it did. This was a power 3, which I had called out in the Discord. Called it out right here. It took a little while to play out, but nonetheless, it played out and it cleaned house. It cleaned all this liquidity out right here. Those of you in the Discord, you guys know I called this out. I alerted it in the channel. Said this looks like a classic power of 3, right? Accumulation, manipulation at this low, boom, and then distribution back up. There you go. Only took a few days to play out, but again, I'm looking at the 1 hour, so you'd expect that. Okay, let me see. Let me see what you guys are saying in here. I'm long biased as hell. I think we close and respect that weekly fair value gap on NQ. Yes. Another thing I want to mention is on the weekly on NQ. I don't want to see this weekly candle close above this fair value gap. Okay, it could definitely stay up here a little bit longer, tap into the daily fair value gap, then come back down and close in it in this weekly imbalance right here that you guys see. I don't want to see it close above it, because if it closes above it, this is going to make me think that we could possibly use this as an inverse to go higher and attack this buy side up here, which is Monday, August 28th high. I don't want to see that. Okay, if we're going to continue to roll over and continue bearish, I want to see this close within this imbalance. It could definitely close up here for Thursday, and then Friday, like I said, retrace and then close the week in this. That's what I would like to see. I would just like to see the weekly candle close in this imbalance. That's it. And then if we look at ES, obviously it's in a pretty big weekly imbalance as well. Okay, and then we still have relative equal lows down here, sell side there. So that's what I would like to see on the weekly chart. Okay, so we got CPI in about 45 seconds, 40 seconds now. Let's see what happens. Go on the 15-minute chart. See what happens here, guys. Please do not take any trades. Do not have any trades going into CPI. You do not know what's going to happen. It could definitely pop up and then sell off super fast. Okay, your orders will get slipped. Your stops will get slipped. Just don't trade it. Just wait till market open. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the quarterly theory as well, the 90-minute cycles here in a little bit. Let's see what happens here for CPI. 5 more seconds. And there it goes. I like to give CPI about I like to give it about 30 minutes to settle down and then wait for market open. Let's see what happens here. We just took out the sell side level here. ES, same thing. Let me go ahead and split the screen here. Let me put NASDAQ on this side. I like NASDAQ on the right. Keep ES right here. I really don't care where ES goes here on like these time frames over here, because they're really, we're in a daily fair value gap. I mean, we could tap into this one, but I like NQ a lot more. Can you guys hear my bulldog? She's snoring super loud. Okay, so we swipe that low. Swipe this low here on NASDAQ. In my opinion, we take out lows now with CPI, then go higher, but you guys do you. Yeah, possibly. I don't trade CPI though, so. Why didn't MES take that low, but ES did? I have no clue. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really look at the mini charts. I just look at these charts right here. ESC. And we are dumping. What was the report? The report is still pending. 3.7. Okay, so it was up. Wait, is this the same from last time? September 13, 3.7. So it stayed the same, right? Well, the forecast was 3.6, but it came in a little higher. 0.1%. So did the month over month. This one stayed the same. Okay. Yeah, Steven, do that. Chart on the ES and NQ, and then take your trades from there. Let me see what somebody said in the Discord. Again, guys, I like to wait at least 30 minutes after the report for it to at least settle down a little bit. And then we got market open. So let's see right here, okay? Let me go ahead and bust out the vertical lines right here. So I'm going to show you guys here on NQ. Let's do it on NQ. So 6 a.m. Eastern is 5 a.m. for me. So we're gonna do the 90-minute cycles for the quarterly theory. So 5 to 6:30 for me. I'm on Central Standard Time. So our EST is an hour ahead of me. So for me, it's 5 to 6:30 is quarter one in the 90-minute cycle. Quarter two is gonna be from 6:30 to 8, right? So this, to me right now, if you guys are not familiar with quarterly theory, I would recommend you guys go watch it. It's a very, very good concept to have in your toolbox to blend everything else together. It helps me with a little bit more confidence in holding positions if I do take positions in any of these quarters, because like quarter three, quarter four, like continuation patterns, which are really, really good to have again in your arsenal because it increases confidence and stuff like that. But quarter one looks like accumulation to me. Quarter two is considered manipulation in the AM DX model, I believe. But yeah, quarter one looks like accumulation. Quarter two looks like the manipulation move, right? News driver. So obviously this is a manipulation move. Quarter three starts in about 25 minutes. This one goes to 9:30. Quarter three is during market open. Yeah, it's market open. Quarter three would be the distribution, right? Quarter one accumulation, quarter two manipulation, quarter three distribution, and then quarter four would be a continuation of the previous cycle, which is quarter three, or a reversal of quarter three. Okay, so it's one of those two outcomes. Quarter four is either a continuation or a reversal of the previous quarter, which is quarter three. So we have to wait and see what quarter three does. Quarter two and quarter three are the tradable ones. But again, I don't like trading CPI because this thing could just continue down. I'd like to wait for market open in quarter three, which is a tradable quarter. You guys could trade quarter three. Quarter one and quarter four are kind of, you could trade quarter four in my opinion, but quarter one I would not trade. How do you trade this, right? Like, in my eyes, I see accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and continuation or reversal. There is another one. It's where quarter one continues from previous quarter, and then quarter two's, what is it? I forgot what it was. Let me look at my notes real quick. Quarter two in this other model is accumulation. So quarter two would be considered accumulation, three manipulation, then distribution. But I think it's the other one. So let's see here. Kind of just disrespecting bullish PDA raise right now. We didn't quite tap into that daily fair value gap. However, we do have an SMT here. You see how ES swiped this buy side and NQ didn't. I personally would like for NQ to come back up, but you know, might not get that. Because we left all this liquidity up here. All these relative equal highs right here. If my mouse could fucking... There we go. But we don't have to because ES already swiped it. So we have SMT here. Yeah, Hades. It is, bro. It's from 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. But for me, since I'm in Central Standard Time, it's an hour behind. So mine is 5 to 6:30. You get me? I'm just so used to the Central Standard Time on my chart. I haven't changed it to EST. Tot said, waiting for market open, then we hunt equal highs on NQ, my prediction. Yep, that could definitely happen. Yeah, this is why I like waiting for, this is why I'm going to wait for market open, because I do not want to trade this right now. So we're in this 1 hour fair value gap here from yesterday. It could definitely bounce anywhere here in this leg back up to tap that daily fair value gap. I would like to see it tap that daily fair value gap, then continue lower. That could definitely happen because what's happening here, people like retail, they're getting excited that they see this drop here and they think, okay, here's what retail is thinking right now, right? They see a positive report, they see a report above expectations, they see this drop, they're like, holy shit, we need to go short right at open, right? We need to go short right at open. We need to spam shorts right at open. So what I would think that they would do is they would fake out retail, pump it up here, take out all this liquidity, even on ES here, tap this daily fair value gap, then get a setup, and then back down, right? Taking out all those shorts, taking out retail that wants to go short at open, and then leaving them scared to get back into shorts, right? That's what I'm thinking is going to happen here. So we'll see what happens here in the next 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna hop off, get a little break, and then hop back in the Discord with Justin at Market Open to hopefully trade this. What's good, guys? What's good, everybody joining in the Discord? For the people watching on YouTube, if you guys want to join the Discord, I have the link in the description. Just got here. How long is this stream? We've been streaming for about, I think, like 25 minutes. I'm gonna stay on it for another 15, and then I'm gonna hop off, get a little break, get some food and a coffee in me, and then I'm gonna hop back in the Discord with Justin to trade live with you guys. Yeah, see, I'm still waiting for I really do think NQ. Let me go ahead and take off all these drawings. I really do think that NQ comes back up to here, to this daily fair value gap, at least at the minimum. Yeah, I'd like to see it clear all this liquidity out, clean house, and then start to come down. How important is it to keep an eye on DXY when trading indices? I don't do it for the most part, but you can. Let's see. Let's watch DXY. I still do think that DXY has a lot more upside. Like, I do think that DXY heads up to here. Damn, what's all these drawings? Oh, I had these already. Give me a second. A little messy right here. So we just swept this low here. I think we went into a weekly fair value gap. Yeah, this weekly fair value gap. So I do think that we head up to this buy side here on DXY, which would mean lower for foreigns like Euro, USD, GBP, USD, and indices as well. Damn, this does look like it's gonna start pushing back to the upside. So again, this goes hand in hand with my analysis. I do think that we roll over on indices. So if DXY continues to pump here, and this is the weekly low, then I do think we head lower, right? But I would like NQ to tap this daily fair value gap. It doesn't have to, but that's what I would prefer. Which I do think it happens. I mean, don't hold me to it, but that's what I think happens at market open. I've been using a quarterly cycle indicator that's been helpful making out the times. That's dope. What indicator is it? Let me see if there's any indicators here. Is it this one by Alt Maniac? Is it by Alt Maniac Raven? My bad. She's not responding now. Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and put it on, see what it looks like. Whoa. Yeah, Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. I like keeping shit simple. Like, I'll just mark these out myself. The true open was here. Oh yeah, another thing. True open is the start of the quarter two. So whatever the opening candle is for that, that's your true open. You can gauge the Judas swing from this true open. So like for ES's case, right, we started at 6:30. This would be the true open, the opening of this candle right here. This was the Judas swing, manipulation, down, right? Let's go back to NQ. Split the screen real quick. I changed a bunch. Oh, okay. Haven't been in Discord too much going on. Justin, how's Justin and everyone? Everybody's good, bro. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that. Yeah, everybody's chilling, man. The true open is the start of quarter two. So whatever opening candle right here at 7:30 Eastern, that opening candle is the true open. That helps you gauge the Judas swing for the manipulation move. If you guys want to go study quarterly theory, I'm not the one who came up with it and stuff. It is somebody named Trader Day. So Trader and then D-A-Y-E, right? Trader Day. Yeah, there you go. Trader Day. Shout out Trader Day. Give credit what credit is due. Again, guys, I wouldn't recommend trading this yet. I would say wait till market open. Okay. And even at market open, give it a little bit of time to breathe, right? Give it a little bit of time to make its move, right? Quarter three, like quarter two right now that we're witnessing from 7:30 to 9, right? 7:30 to 9. Let it do its thing. Wait till market open. That's the distribution phase. You can get a little bit of manipulation in that quarter as well, right? At market open, you guys know that there's a lot of like back and forth at market open. So give it a little bit of time to breathe, in my opinion, okay? Don't take a trade right away. Just wait it out. I promise you we're going to get a pretty good fucking setup today, I think. So I'm going to wait. And yeah, let's see. I found what's best for me. If there's 8:30 news, wait till 10. No pre-market news. It's okay to trade open. Yeah. I always find that 10:30. Well, 10:30 for me is 11:30 for NY, but so I guess like 11 to 11:30 NY time, EST time. I always tend to find that's where like the reversals, the major reversals for the day happens. Is from 11 to 11:30 EST. I personally noticed that that's where all the major reversals happen. I'm Central Standard Time. Yeah, I'm Central Standard Time, an hour behind New York time. I should have made a TikTok video saying that I was gonna go live. Probably would have had a lot more viewers. All right, you see how price is coming back up now. Really, there's no imbalances here on the 1 minute, which I don't like. There's an imbalance here on the. Oh, actually, no, there isn't. On the 15 minute, there is not an imbalance. Only on the 5 minute. right? This would have to hold for this to continue lower. But like I said, guys, try to put you guys selves in the mind of retail, right? They're seeing this drop right now. They're like, oh, fuck, I gotta get short at market open. So that's why I want to wait till market open. I want to see what they do at market open when retail starts fucking flooding in, right? I want to see what they do. I want to see where they take price. In my opinion, retail's going to look at this drop and they're going to think continuation, right? They broke the lows, they broke AKA support, right, which is right here. They're going to think, oh, it's retesting support, turn to resistance. Let's short it. It might go their way a little bit. And then all of a sudden they pump it up to tap this daily fair value gap. I wouldn't think that they wouldn't tap this daily fair value gap. We're super close to it. Like, why wouldn't they tap it, right? Why would they leave this untouched? That's just kind of my thought process going into market open. Does anybody have any more questions for me before I hop off of here in about 5 more minutes? Because I want to go get some food in my system, get a little coffee, and then come back at market open with Justin in the Discord to trade with you guys. He said favorite Drake song. My favorite Drake song at the moment is probably Polar Opposites. That song is so fire. It's so good. First person shooter is pretty good. Oh, does that come out today, ASO? I actually might do that. Oh, damn. Okay, nice. I actually might pre-order it. What's my Starbucks order? Tristan, I appreciate you coming on to the YouTube live and asking what my favorite Starbucks order is, but no, I don't go to Starbucks. I go to this other little cafe in my area. It's way better than Starbucks in my opinion. It's a little more pricey, but it's way better. Way better than Starbucks. Yeah, local facts. Local's way better. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. I should have made a video on TikTok. I would have got way more viewers on here, but there's about 15 people watching on YouTube. But I'm going to start doing these lives on Tuesday and Thursday, I think, or one or the other. I think Thursday if I had to choose, but I'm thinking of doing them for Tuesday and Thursday for next week and then going live on Sunday as well for YouTube. I just had to figure out the whole live situation with YouTube. Like, it was weird. I had to set it up with OBS and shit. So, but I am going to start going live on Sunday, giving my weekly outlook predictions for the week, my plans, what I expect, my thoughts, etc. Kind of like how I used to do, but I used to pre-record them, but I'm going to do them live, right? So people could ask questions during the live and stuff. And then start doing pre-market lives, giving my thoughts, levels, analysis, etc. on Tuesday and Thursday, what I think price is going to do for that day. I think it would be pretty useful for people learning. Do you think price will come to that 1 hour FVG on NQ? Which one? Mañana on YouTube. Which 1 hour FVG? You expecting we take London high? What's London high? Yeah, I think so. We already took London high on ESO. Like I said, guys, at the beginning of the stream, if we start to, here you go, let me go ahead and take out the drawings, go to the 1 hour. See, we tapped into this 1 hour fair value gap. We're having a pretty positive reaction to it. So, like I said, guys, if we end up moving all the way back up to here, right? If we start pushing up and we start going up for the day instead of rejecting at that daily fair value gap that's right there, right? That gray box. If we don't reject there and we start pushing up and it looks like we're just going to keep going up to this high right here, even if we don't hit that high, right? We don't need to hit that high. I'm just saying if price looks like it's going to go up to that high, if it's working its way up to this high, then I would expect Friday to come down. What news do we have Friday? We have, okay, perfect. We have news at 10 a.m. EST time, right? I'm looking into the future right now, predicting all kinds of different outcomes right now, all right? So we got news at 10 a.m., 30 minutes into market open or after market opens tomorrow, right? Which is perfect for a manipulation move, okay? If we continue up and we look like we're pushing up, then Friday, I would expect Friday to be a good TGIF because of this news here. Maybe we could work our way up. We don't take this high, but with that 10 a.m. news tomorrow, we could take that high. See, with trading, what I personally like to do, I like to look at every single little outcome that could possibly happen. That's what goes through my head. Whenever I look at stuff on the 1 hour, 4 hour daily chart, I look at all these little possible outcomes. And then one of them plays out. Like, one of them will play out. Because I hate when people are like, oh, I thought you were bearish, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, you're a day trader. You have to change your bias according to what price is telling you. You can't just, like, that's it. That's the most toxic way of thinking as a trader is really sticking to your bias because you think you're right. Like, let me tell you something. The market don't give a fuck if you think you're right or not. Okay, it'll humble you in that way. Okay, and that just comes with experience, right? Markets don't care if you think you're right or wrong. That's how people lose a lot of fucking money. Like, that's how people lose a shit ton of money. Is they stick really, like, they stick to their bias to death. Let's see. NQ flirting with opening range gap. Settlement price 415, 410. What's that right here? What's the opening range gap? Okay, so we closed here yesterday at 415, 409.75. Wait, what's the closing price for this? 15,410 and a quarter. 15,410 and a quarter. We're at 15,400. So we're gonna have a very small gap here. So this is where the closing price was for yesterday. 15,410 and a quarter. Let me move this down real quick. So this was the closing price for yesterday. This little black line right here. So we're gonna have a little gap right there. Once market opens, you'll be able to see that gap if it doesn't get filled. Johnny, you think NQ, once NQ takes that 4 hour buy side level, will make an SMT with ES, which will be in a discounted bearish fair value gap? Could be the start of a reversal, but if we continue higher, could we expect ES to disrespect the SMT? Wait, let me read that. Once you take the 4 hour buy side, we'll make an SMT. I don't really, you know what? I don't really pay attention to SMT on the super higher time frames like the 4 hour. Again, all I'm expecting, or what I want to see, and what I do expect is NQ to come up and take this daily fair value gap or tap into it, and then we start our reversal. I don't really care about SMTs and stuff with ES. I'm really just looking at NQ here. NQ has my attention a lot more than ES, just due to the fact that we're way higher on the NQ chart, and we're taking out all this low resistance liquidity, while ES is like all the way down here. And where NQ is compared to ES, NQ is up here, ES is down here, right? There's more of a reward to short NQ than there is on ES, right? We have obvious equal lows down here that are perfect, which I think they are saving till later. Like I said earlier, they don't have to take these equal lows now. They could always save these for later. That's what made this SMT valid and the power of 3. But I would want to short NQ over ES just due to the fact that there's more reward and NQ is in a deeper premium. So, but if we do come up to here and take this high, then that would be, I guess, a higher time from SMT that I would pay attention to, because we're taking a pretty significant high up here. Right, like all this stuff, like we're taking this low resistance liquidity. I wouldn't consider that like to be a super strong SMT just because this is low resistance liquidity. all these swing points here didn't produce a major low. Like if we look at the daily time frame here, this swing high produced a major swing low, right? This is a whole price leg. That's why this high is significant, because this high is the high of this price leg. You get me? Does that make sense? That's where I would consider a SMT to be pretty strong if we were to get up there and swipe that. Have you reached the 7-fig funded goal? Not yet. I'm at 650K. I'll probably reach it before the year ends. So, what time you going live? I'm going live about 5 minutes before market open with Justin. I'm about to get off of here though. So for 40 bounce down. I don't know what that means. After trading for the day, do you have any resources you still study? I pretty much just journal. Johnny, what if internal sell side is sweep and displacement? Did we long in the FEG? We'll have to see. Again, we'll have to see at market open. I'm not looking at anything right now. I don't even pay attention to the 1 minute as often. I like staying on the 5 minute and above. I don't really like looking at 1 minute. It's too much noise. Should PA be pretty clean today because of pre-market news? Yeah, I would expect so. Have you watched most of ICT's videos? Yes. I've rewatched a lot of his stuff, like 2-3 times. Yeah, I am trading tomorrow, Zach. I will be trading tomorrow. I don't really trade Fridays, but since Monday and Tuesday were kind of just out of whack, I will be trading tomorrow. Especially if we push up today and we just go up, I'm definitely trading tomorrow, because that just screams TGIF setup, right? For those of you that didn't join when I said this, if we continue up, why do I think a TGIF setup is more likely, where we retrace to the 20-30% level of the weekly candle, is because what I've noticed in my experience, whenever we have a one-sided direction in the first 4 days of the week, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and this is only if today pushes up, but whenever we have a one-sided direction the whole week, on Friday we'll usually reverse, especially if there's like 10 a.m. news like this, which is perfect. That usually like marks the top on Friday. But we'll have to see. Who knows? That maybe this could trend down. If this starts going down, I don't know if I would like to take shorts tomorrow. We'll have to see how today plays out. Today is the make it or break it point for TGIF. But in my personal opinion, I think we do head higher and tap into this daily fair value gap at the very least. And if we continue higher, then so be it. That's fine. We can always find setups in the legs. We don't need to necessarily bottom tick or top tick. TGIF, what's that? It's thank God it's Friday setup. It's usually where the weekly price retraces to the 20-30% of the weekly candle. What's up, man? Do you still avoid trading Mondays? Yes, I do. I don't like trading Mondays. What are those lines on your chart? No, these are just lines I put. This is for the quarterly theory. So accumulation, manipulation. Quarter 3 is coming up, which is during market open. This is distribution. So if this is the manipulation move, I would expect this to push back up for NQ, right? So we'll have to see again. We'll have to see. I want to see what they do at market open. I'm not interested in really anything right now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here. I'm gonna go grab some coffee real quick. In the next 25 minutes, I'll hop back on live with Justin, and then we'll go ahead and live trade with you guys in the Discord. All right. I appreciate everybody pulling up. I'll start doing these every week on YouTube and in Discord. So I will see you guys in about 25 minutes. The people in the Discord. All right. Peace out, guys.